After watching this video, you will never be the same again, because you're about to meet a man who brought pain to its knees, who died in the hell of his own life and rose again from the ashes. David Goggins, the hardest man alive. Chapter 1. Childhood in Hell. David Goggins was born in 1975 in Buffalo, New York, not into peace, but into the dark kingdom of violence. His father, the owner of a skating rink, forced him to work late into the night, and when he got tired, he beat him with cables on belts. He later said, "From the age of 5, I learned that no one was coming to save me." When his mother finally escaped, they fled together to Indiana. But David's soul was already covered in scars of hatred, fear, and silence. At school, he was mocked for his stutter and the color of his skin. He later said, "I was the product of racism, poverty, and fear. There was no light inside me." Chapter 2. A man on the edge of collapse. In his early 20s, David was broken, fat, depressed, and lost. He worked in pest control, every day dressed in plastic, spraying other people's homes, surrounded by cockroaches and rats. He weighed 135 kilograms, about 300 pounds, had high blood pressure, nightmares, and a life drained of purpose. Then one cold winter night, he sat in front of the TV and saw a documentary about the U.S. Navy SEALs, men who ran through mud and ice, whose bodies burned, but whose minds were forged into steel. He says, "When I saw those men, my heart said, that's who I was supposed to be, but I'm not." He stood in front of the mirror, stared at himself, a swollen body, tired eyes, and a man who hated what he saw. Right there, he decided to die, not his body, but the version of himself that was a lie. I told myself, you either die here or you are reborn. Chapter 3. The Hell of Change. His goal was impossible. He had 3 months to lose 50 kilos to qualify for SEAL training. And from that moment, the war began. Every morning at 4 a.m., he woke up, ran for miles, rode his bike, sat in ice baths, and ate only 1,000 calories a day. After 86 days, he went from 135 kilos to 86. His body broke, but his mind awoke. Every day I wanted to quit, but I told myself, you survived yesterday. Today, die better. Chapter 4. Where the body dies and the mind is born. In 2000, he entered SEAL training. He had to start over 3 times, once for pneumonia, once for a broken leg, and on the 3rd try, he made it all the way through hell. Hell Week, the place where minds are shattered, 6 days without sleep, freezing cold, pain, and endless waves trying to swallow you whole. But he learned to laugh in the storm. In every wave, he heard a voice whisper, "Keep going." When it was over, his body was torn apart, but his spirit was reborn. I died in hell, and in that same place, I came back to life. Chapter 5. The Calloused Mind. After graduating, he served in Iraq. Then he turned to endurance sports. 100-mile ultramarathons, Ironman triathlons, and even a world record, 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours. But all of that had one meaning. He wanted to know how far the human mind could stand against pain. He said, "The mind is like skin. When exposed to pain, it builds calluses. And once it's calloused, nothing can hurt it anymore." And finally, with a quiet roar, he told the world, "I'm not special. I just never gave up. Pain didn't defeat me. It defined me." Now you tell me, who is David Goggins to you? A hero who rose from the heart of hell? Or a man who sank so deep into pain that fear itself no longer existed within him? Perhaps he is neither hero nor legend, but a mirror, showing us how far a person can fall and still stand tall. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If not, tell me in the comments how I can make it better. But don't forget to subscribe, 'cause we're just getting started.